Hello everyone. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another video with The Truth QT. And tonight we are talking yet again about Chris Sales exposing ClarenceNYC for cheating on Queen Naija, right? So Queen Naija and ClarenceNYC are in a long-term relationship. I mean, they are almost practically married, if you will. I mean, they are not married, but they've been in a relationship for quite some time. They have a kid together, and Queen Naija is the ex-wife of Chris Sales. So, yeah, how did this all happen? I mean, people talk, and some people know the same people, apparently, and, things get out. So, just as I won't even say a recap, but my last video, I basically alluded to the fact that Chris Sales could be trolling. I mean, we all know that Chris Sales is known for trolling. He is known for dragging a situation. But in this case, it seems as if Chris Sales actually was telling the truth. So he basically stated that he was, I guess, dealing with someone, or a friend of his basically told him that ClarenceNYC was cheating at a birthday party, right, on a yacht. So come to find out, the young lady who was accused of cheating with ClarenceNYC, she went live on, I believe it was Instagram, and she basically said it was all cap, that is not what happened. However, Chris also released the fact that the young lady who was accused of sleeping with ClarenceNYC, that she reached out to him begging for him to tell her who told him, right? And so the young lady that she accused of telling Chris what happened, this young lady happened to go live on Instagram, and she exposed it all. Now, her level of detail and how she kind of just recalled from her memory of what happened, it really sounded like the truth. Could she be lying? Could it be all made up? Yes. Could she have kind of rehearsed the lines of what she was going to say? Yes. But it did not sound like that. It seemed like she got on live. She kept saying, hey, I'm not really a snitch. However, since it's already out there, I'm going to go ahead and basically tell her truth. She was there. She said she physically saw the two of them sleeping together. That's what she saw. Okay. Not that she heard them, not that somebody told her. She said she saw the two of them, in their entanglement. Right. So, and then she also stated that during their entanglement, that ClarenceNYC basically called her to come down and join them. Like, I mean, just an entire threesome is what he wanted, is basically what I'm getting. So, this right here, I have saw a few other videos, and some people have, just kind of said like, hey, it's devastating, right? No one wants to, I would say, see anybody hurting from a relationship of someone being unfaithful. I mean, if this is actually true, it's unfortunate. We have not heard from ClarenceNYC or Queen Naija, which is really not a huge ordeal, because typically if something this big comes out, whether it's the truth or a lie, no one is really going to address that immediately. But what he did do, and I'm speaking of ClarenceNYC, he actually did post on his Instagram story where him and Queen were basically, it looked like they were in like a fitting room or something. They were trying on clothes. They could have been in their own closet. I don't know, because I know they have a big house. But nonetheless, they could be basically letting us know, like, moving on, nothing to see here. Now, also what has been said is that Queen actually knew about it. The young lady, or the ex-best friend who was accused of telling Chris, when she went live and kind of told her account of what she saw on the yacht, she also indicated that Queen already knew, right? Now, does that seem, unlikely? No. I mean, there are a lot of relationships out there where, the woman is aware of what's going on and they have like this open relationship, or they have an agreement. I don't know. Queen has made quite a few songs. I have to go back to some of them where there was one that, one song, Lie to Me or something like that. I know all her songs are not about her relationship, but I'm just saying that I don't think it's above anyone to have a certain type of agreement in a relationship that no one else knows about. Now, if that is the agreement and Queen is all right with it, more power to her. However, if this is the first time she's hearing about it, my heart goes out to her, because that's devastating to be in a relationship with someone one-sided and you find out that the other person is like doing their own thing, especially in this way. So this is not the first time that Queen has been, in this type of situation. I know the first time she was completely humiliated, but this time I don't know if it's going to have that same effect or impact on her, especially if she knew about it. But she's older now, right? Meaning that she has lived a little bit longer. She knows exactly what she's dealing with, possibly. And I just believe she's going to move differently. Much love to Queen with her new project. I know I said on my last video, I wasn't sure if it was out, but it is out. A lot of people are really into words of affirmation. So again, much love to her. Now, ClarenceNYC, if he is indeed guilty of this act, I just have nothing to say at this point. No words. Chris Sales, who again exposed what he learned, could he have called Queen and just kind of told her this off of YouTube? Absolutely, he could. Did he choose not to? Yes, because I don't really think that this was about Queen. And that's the thing. She's collateral damage in all this. She's basically, like I said before, it's embarrassing if she didn't know about it. But again, ClarenceNYC and Chris Sales, they have had this long running, I would say, feud or battle between the two of them, rival, whatever it is. But the moment that Chris Sales could strike, he did. And when I say he did a mic drop, he really did, especially if this is true. Just sorry for all the players involved. And the young lady who was accused of doing something, I forgot to say this. She did post another, I don't know if this was a live or not, but she indicated if this was true, Queen is not really worried about it, if it was or was not. So that to me gives me kind of like, I don't know, vibes that this may have happened. They've already discussed it and talked about it and they're moving on. So, anyway, as this story continues to unfold, I'm sure there will be more. I will weigh in. Please weigh in the comments down below. Let me know how you feel about this situation. I am getting comments about nomadic therapy and the LaTruce. I'm still getting comments about that. Weigh down in the comments what you want me to look at, what you want me to kind of weigh in about. But anyway, have a good night.